There we go. All right, so this was my work for the Scenario 200 spreadsheet. I ended up getting 214,000, a little under, actually, a very little bit under 215,000. Um, I have to log all the stuff I did here. Yeah. I mostly played around with Alley Cat, kind of changing the prices. Um, and also, well, the production, that one, I mostly kind of just listened to the book with the 5800, and then I think I changed this one separately for July, basically to maximize profit in the summer because it's Alley Cat. Taj was pretty steady for most of it, and then I just increased the production as the months went on because it's pretty stable overall. But that was just the best way to not go into lost sales. Keep the sales pretty stable. Just keep it around 35 or 4,000 around there on average. Price was pretty stable. Just made it a little cheaper in the later year uh, because I increased Edgar to 15 for like November because that changed the demand a little bit, which then benefited Alley Cat, I believe, which was a little strange because it was November. Um, yeah. How much more in depth do I have to go with this? I changed a lot of stuff. I kind of changed it back and forth until I got um, higher, just kept it out of lost sales
Yeah.
for, and then I just wanted to make sure I didn't run out of Alley Cat because I think that's the big thing is not running out of that. So kind of keeping production high even when like or in transitioning from like as soon as the year starts. Because I remember the first time we did the simulation, we ran out.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
hope, hope that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. All right, Olivia, if you want to go.
Yeah. Okay. Let me share my screen. Hopefully that will it's gonna let me do that too. Um, sure. Okay. I'm just gonna share. Okay. Do you guys do you guys see this?
Yeah.
Yep, I can see it.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So it's split screen right now. So if you see the top, my EBT, the highest I got was 250,000, 215,022. My production, I didn't change from the video. It's the same. What I did was between August and December, I made it all like Taj Mahal all like just $17 altogether. And honestly, that's what kind of got me over like the 214 hump right there. I also decreased my pricing of Alley Cat once we got into September, October, November, December. I think the video had it like 15.50, but I just kept it at $15. Edgar, I sorry guys. I what did I do? Edgar, I think I just changed the top to $14 and then I raised the price a little bit and then I decreased it again. Let me check my log sheet. Yeah. I changed the prices a lot actually. But it worked. I mean, I was able to get 215,000. So yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll share mine here. Okay. All right, so So I started off with Taj here. At 214 is my total. But I started off by raising the price of Taj just a little bit to kind of help out Alley Cat here. So I raised it to 18 and then took it back down and then just back up a little bit here. But I tried to make sure that all of my ending inventory was pretty close to zero for Taj and Alley Cat. So both of these are fairly close to zero. But my production is pretty similar to what it had here, just kind of 3,000-ish. And then I kind of ramped it up at the end here to make up for the ending inventory to make sure we still had some left over. Then for Alley Cat here, I just barely raised the price of it because of its high elasticity and it's, one of the top sellers. So I just raised it a little bit and then quite just a little bit more in the peak, like summer months. Then I took it back down here towards the end to kind of sell the rest of it here, make sure we had just barely enough. And then Edgar here, I upped the price of it at the start just to kind of focus on the other two beers and then just kind of maintain that price all the way until the end when I brought it back down to 14.50, $14-ish to try and sell a little bit of our extra inventory here. But I ended up with 214, so it's pretty similar to all of ours. But for our log sheet, mine is very long. I did a lot of messing around with it.
Oh yeah,
So,
you did.
yep. So I don't know. I feel like I got, pretty close to what you guys got, so we can really use whatever plan we want to. But I think what's going to be easiest is just making the prices like not messing it with it every single month, just kind of keeping it more consistent. So I think that'd be easy because we got to get 160,000 on Wednesday to get an A. So we should be,
160? Jeez.
yeah,
Yeah,
160,000.
160,000. Which we exceeded that. Wait, didn't we? No, for
I
the
th
first
No,
no,
we
we
got
got
like
like
100. The
140
first time it was like 100,000.
maybe.
We got like 130.
it was 100,000. Okay, well we
Yeah.
exceeded that, so I would assume we couldn't exceed this one as well.
As long as you don't mess
Yeah.
with prices too bad and don't run out of Elika, it will be all right.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then I have our first 8 production orders here. I'm thinking we just do mostly just Alley Cat and Taj, a
For
pretty
January?
close to an even split.
Well, yeah, it makes sense to. I mean,
Where's
we
are we
can.
just not ordering Edgar?
Well, we have a lot to start with. Like it gives us,
Oh, it does.
yeah, like
Oh, it gives us
6,000.
6,000. I forgot about that.
Yeah, remember
Yeah.
we ran out of Ellie so fast and we lost sales, so we'd probably
No,
just
my
start.
problem wasn't the alley cat. I just was like, it's January. I thought that we would have. Yeah, no,
I know we just have there's not as much demand for it is the problem.
no,
We
I
have
know.
a lot of it to start off with, so.
I know.
But yeah, if we all agree on this production order here and
I trust you. You're a production guy.
we go along with, we can really use anyone's pricing because we're all pretty similar, but
I
I
think
think we
when we
just
actually do the simulation, if we're playing around with that, we should like not change it too drastically. Maybe like, when the seasons change, maybe change it by $1 or two. If
yeah, but I'm
But
saying
like
like we
I
don't we
wouldn't
don't need to
go
change it
back
every
between
month.
like it's just unrealistic to be like 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents. That's stupid.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
when we're changing it, I changed mine from a dollar 50. Honestly, the 50 cents isn't a drastic change. I mean, it might. Well,
Yeah.
honestly, it
Like I did
depends
it a
because
couple times. I'm just
a
saying
lot of the
realistically
50
we should do
cents
that.
changes that I've made help me like grow from to get to the 215. So it
Yeah.
all depends on how you look at it, honestly.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
And I did it for a couple as well. Like I was just like, I'm just gonna change it by 50 cents 1 month, and that kind of changed the demand a little bit. And it was good, but it's like I feel like when we're actually doing the simulation, we don't have to change it 50 cents every month, go back and forth and all that. Just because it's not like I feel like it's kind of unrealistic anyways.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, you guys got it. You guys know what you're doing.
All right.